Hello family, Sir here, and today we're going to talk about the cost of living, jobs, education, and things to do right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's everything you need to know, so make sure you stay to the end so you do not miss out on anything. Let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. I am Sir Ashley. Now, before we get into it, on this channel we talk about money, real estate, and all things Charlotte. If you're interested in any one of those things, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification so you can be alerted for when we drop new videos. Now, according to the comments and messages I've been receiving, I've been getting a lot of questions regarding the cost of living, jobs, and things to do here in Charlotte. So I wanted to answer all those questions for you in this video right here. Also, hit that subscribe button because in the coming weeks, I'll be making a lot more videos about the suburbs of Charlotte. I've been getting a lot of questions about Harrisburg, Concord, Union County, Waxhaw, and Marvin. So I'll be touching a little bit on all of those. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can be alerted and be made aware. All right, let's jump into it. The city of Charlotte is located in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, and the city center is about 30 minutes from the South Carolina border. Charlotte has the distinction of being recognized as a top 10 city in the world for overall quality of life. And according to Forbes, in 2019, Charlotte ranked number 7 for best places for businesses and careers. And for the last handful of years, Charlotte has been noted as one of the best places to live for you retirees. So if you're looking to retire, Charlotte is the place to be. It's affordable and there's a lot of things to do. And in late 2020, livability.com put Charlotte at number 13 of the top 100 places to live right here in America. Business is booming here in Charlotte, and the city is home to 6 Fortune 500 companies, including, but not limited to, Bank of America and Lowe's. The city is also a major travel hub with Charlotte Douglas International. Charlotte Douglas International is the world's 6th busiest international airport. Charlotte truly has something for everyone. And the greater Charlotte area has over 60 parks, 20 golf courses, and 7 farmer markets. Now, let's talk about the cost of living here in Charlotte according to bestplaces.net. Charlotte's cost of living is 1.1% lower than the national average. The reason why the cost of living is not even more affordable is because of the high sales tax. The median sale price for a home in the greater Charlotte area is right at $280,000, and the national median home price is $313,000. So Charlotte is significantly less regarding home prices. Now, when you're looking at transportation expenses like bus fares and gas prices, Charlotte area is 2% less than the national average. And if you're wondering about healthcare costs, Charlotte's healthcare cost, depending on where you look, is right at the national average or slightly above the national average. Now, when you compare Charlotte to places like Los Angeles, Boston, New York, or even Atlanta, your money goes a lot further here in Charlotte than it does at those places. However, I know there are some lifelong Charlotte residents who do think that pricing has gotten out of control. And yes, cost of living has increased over the past 10 to 15 years, but it's still less than the national average. Now, I already briefly mentioned the median home price here in the greater Charlotte area being $280,000. Really, $280,000. And the median household income in the greater Charlotte area is just under $61,000. Now, job growth here in the Charlotte area has been positive. Yes, we took a little dip in 2020 due to everything going on with the shutdowns and the pandemic, but jobs have increased 2.7% over the past year, and the future job market growth projection is 12% higher in Charlotte than the national average. Now, the major jobs by industry here in the area is healthcare, educational service, banking. You got Wells Fargo, you got Bank of America, and a lot of major banks. Charlotte is really the retail banking center of our country. We also have a very large job market for engineers, as well as food service workers and construction workers, as well as those in the retail trade. Now, for those of you looking to find a job here in the Charlotte area, here are the major employers right here in Charlotte. You have Atrium Health, you have Wells Fargo, Walmart, Bank of America, Lowe's, Novant Health, American Airlines, Duke Energy, AT&T, Red Ventures, and Caramount Health. Again, banking and healthcare is a huge industry in the greater Charlotte area, and they employ thousands and thousands of our area residents. The greater Charlotte area has over 2.7 million people, but the city of Charlotte only has around 900,000 people. And the city of Charlotte has just over 200 neighborhoods with each neighborhood having its own flavor and flair to it. Now, as we talk about residents, let's talk about education. Over 28% of the Charlotte residents have a bachelor's degree or higher. Now, when you compare that to the national average of only 12, it's significantly higher. And that could be the underlying cause for why there are so many excellent schools right here in the Charlotte area. Now, if you're uncertain regarding schools in the area, I did put together a video playlist regarding the top rated schools right here in Charlotte and surrounding. Be sure to check that out right here, or the link will be in the description. The greater Charlotte area has nationally ranked schools at every level: elementary, middle, and high school. And I touched on that in that video playlist, so again, be sure to check that out. The greater Charlotte area is also home to 17 colleges or institutions of higher learning. Now let's move on to public transportation. Charlotte does have two major forms of public transportation: a bus line and a light rail. Now, between both of them, you can get just about anywhere in the city of Charlotte. Now, if you're trying to get to a Charlotte suburb, that may be a little bit more difficult. And I say you should just get an Uber or a Lyft just to facilitate and make that much easier. While we're talking about transportation, I have to bring up Charlotte Douglas International once again. It's worth repeating, it is one of the busiest international airports in the world. American Airlines alone has 148 destinations out of Charlotte and has over 700 flights a day. Other airlines that have flights out of Charlotte Douglas International is Air Canada, JetBlue, United, Southwest, Frontier, and Spirit. Now, if you haven't already, hit that like button or hit that subscribe button so you can be alerted for future content like this. Go ahead and do so now. Now let's talk about the fun things to do in and around Charlotte. I'm not quite sure where to start. There's tons of things to do right here in Charlotte. And trust me, those of you that know me know I like to have fun, so I've taken advantage of a lot of these things. If you're into the arts, I say go uptown to the Mint Museum or the Levine Museum of the New South. Also, be sure to check out the Harvey Gantt Center of African American History and Culture. It doesn't matter if you're visiting or a resident, I believe it is a must-see. Now, if you want to go outside and have an outdoor adventure, you can always go to Carowinds. It's an amusement park on the border of North and South Carolina. And you can also go to the U.S. National Whitewater Center. Again, I absolutely love the National Whitewater Center because it has everything. You can go whitewater rafting, you can go zip lining, there's a rock wall, there's trails for both biking and hiking, a ropes course, and so much more. Oh, don't forget, there's also a premium bar and food there. So it has a little bit for everybody. Or if you just want to sit back and chill, you can go to Camp North End, or you can hit up some breweries such as Noda, Old Mech, or go to the Charlotte Beer Garden. The Charlotte Beer Garden is fairly new, and if you enjoy beer, I say you must go to it. It has every type of beer you can imagine, and it's just a nice environment, nice vibe right here in South End. Now, the things I mentioned as far as what you can get into, now those things are just things you can do on any given day or any given weekend. But when there are events, such as one of the NASCAR races, or if one of the local teams are playing a game, the Hornets or Panthers, the options are even more plentiful. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth overview of Charlotte, where we got to talk about the cost of living, jobs, education, and things to do right here in Charlotte. And if you want more content regarding Charlotte, be sure to check out this playlist right here. It will also be in the description. It's about living in Charlotte, and it just goes over different things to do and places to go. If you have any questions, be sure to email me or leave a comment on this video. Talk soon.